Early this morning, Melbourne time, the Australian-born Mary Donaldson became Queen of Denmark as her husband Frederik replaced his mother to become King Frederik X. They sealed it with a kiss in front of a crowd estimated 100,000. The King got quite emotional, wiped away a tear, and he promised Danes to do what kings should do: unite.
At blive en samlende konge er i morgen. Det er en opgave, jeg har nærmet mig hele mit liv. Det er et ansvar, jeg tager på mig med respekt, stolthed og stor glæde.
I see many Australians, especially Tasmanians, loving the idea that even one of us can rise to royalty.
Good luck to her. Good on her.
Good on her.
Good on him. Yeah.
Good on her.
Oh, it's wonderful. Finally, an Australian on a throne somewhere.
He seems quite at home.
Silence is never empty in royal life. It is loaded,
only for reality to
and
knock
often
loudly
louder
at
than
the palace
any
gates.
official statement.
Denmark's new
When
royal
Queen Mary
era
stopped
promised calm
explaining and
continuity,
started moving
yet the first
differently,
real test
Denmark
arrived
noticed
faster than
immediately.
expected. And
Because when a queen adjusts her rhythm, it usually means something behind palace doors has already
Good day
changed.
and welcome to Royal
Good day
News Daily,
and welcome
where
to Royal
crowns come
News
with
Daily,
footnotes
where
and
royal
smiles
silence
often carry
speaks
strategy.
volumes and
If you
timing
enjoy
is
sharp
everything.
royal insight,
If you
served with
enjoy
wit
clever
and
royal
just enough
insight
bite,
with energy
subscribe
and
now
edge,
and tap the
subscribe
notifications
now
bell
and tap
so you
the
never miss what
notifications bell
happens
so you
behind the
never
velvet
miss what is
curtains.
really happening beyond the
King
palace
Frederik
gates.
stepped into the role
The
with
palace
confidence
changes
and
did
familiarity.
not arrive with
The
fanfare.
public knows
There
his
were no
energy,
dramatic
his warmth,
press
and
releases
his
or
ease
grand
with people.
announcements.
But
Instead,
leadership is not
there were
measured
subtle
by
shifts.
charm alone.
Engagement
It is tested
schedules
when
tightened.
expectations
Appearances
collide,
became
and
more
suddenly
selective.
Denmark expected
Causes were
reassurance,
chosen with sharper
stability,
focus.
and direction.
And Queen
all at
Mary's
once.
public presence
That is when
evolved
Queen
from
Mary
approachable
found herself
warmth
under
to
a spotlight,
composed authority.
brighter than any tiara.
Naturally, the speculation
The
followed.
transition from
Why
crown
now?
princess to
Why the
queen
change?
consort is not
The
ceremonial.
answer lies
it
in
is
transition.
transformational.
Denmark
One day
is no
you
longer
support a
adjusting
future
to a
monarch.
crown
The
prince.
next day you
It is
anchor
adjusting
a
to a
reigning
king.
one. Mary
And with that
moved
shift
from partner
comes a
to pillar
recalibration of
overnight.
roles,
Every
visibility,
appearance became
and
a
tone.
message. Every expression
Queen Mary
carried
has
meaning,
always understood
and the public
optics.
began reading between
From the very
lines
beginning, she
with
mastered
forensic
the balance
enthusiasm.
between modern
This
relatability
first
and
crisis
royal
was not
discipline.
loud. There were
But
no
becoming
dramatic
queen
announcements or
consort
explosive
requires something
revelations.
different.
Instead,
it demands
it was
restraint
pressure by
over spontaneity.
the
It
kind
demands
that builds
leadership
quietly
without
until
explanation.
posture changes,
And most importantly,
timing tightens,
it demands
and
silence
warmth
at the
becomes
right
controlled
moments.
precision.
Think of it like
Observers
a chessboard
noticed
rather than a
Mary's
stage.
composure sharpened.
Every move
Her
is measured.
engagements became
Every
deliberate.
pause is
Her presence
intentional.
grew more
Speaking
authoritative.
too much
This was not
invites
distance.
distraction.
This was
Speaking too
adaptation.
little creates mystery.
Think of it like a live
Mary
broadcast
chose
where the
mystery,
script
and it
changes
worked.
mid-sentence.
What
Frederik
shocked
needed
many
to
observers
project
was
calm
how
leadership,
quickly the shift
while
occurred.
Mary had to embody
One moment she was
continuity
engaging
without
warmly,
overshadowing the
leaning
crown.
into accessibility.
That balance
The
is
next,
delicate.
she was setting
Too visible
tone
and
through
she
posture,
dominates the narrative.
pacing, and
Too
presence.
reserved, and
This was
critics
not
cried
withdrawal.
disengagement.
This was
There is
control.
no safe middle ground.
Behind
only
palace
careful
walls,
navigation.
insiders noted a
As
tightening
Denmark
of
adjusted
protocol,
to a new
not
king,
in a cold
public
way, but
curiosity
in a purposeful
intensified.
one.
Body language
Fewer
analysts,
appearances meant
commentators,
stronger
and
impact.
casual viewers alike
Carefully chosen
dissected every
engagements
joint
replaced
appearance.
scattered
Was
visibility.
the partnership
Mary's
aligned?
focus
Was the pressure
narrowed,
visible?
and with it, her
Mary's
influence
response
sharpened.
was subtle brilliance.
Public
She stopped
reaction was
reacting to
divided at
commentary
first.
and started
Some
setting
missed the
tone.
familiarity.
When noise
Others
increases,
recognized the
authority
necessity.
often whispers.
A new reign does
Frederik's
not thrive
leadership
on
style began
sentiment
to
alone.
take shape through
It thrives on
consistency
structure,
rather than spectacle.
and Mary appeared
He focused
determined
on
to
presence,
establish that
duty,
structure
and
early.
reassurance. Mary
This
mirrored
silence
that approach
also
by
served another
reinforcing
purpose.
stability.
It protected
Their
the monarchy
coordination
from reactive
suggested a shared
narratives.
strategy
In an age
rather
where
than
every
spontaneous
rumour demands
display.
immediate response,
That is how
Mary chose
institutions
patience.
endure.
She
Not
allowed
through emotion,
speculation to
but
burn
through
itself
alignment.
out. Silence
What
became
made this
a
crisis
filter,
a crisis
separating
was timing.
noise from
A
relevance.
new reign in a restless
Meanwhile,
world.
King Frederik
Public trust
benefited
in
from this
institutions
shift.
is fragile.
As he established
Royal
his
relevance
authority
is questioned
publicly,
more openly
Mary
than
ensured
ever.
the emotional
Frederik
stability
and
of
Mary
the
were not simply
institution.
performing roles.
Their roles
They were
became
defending
complementary
purpose,
rather than
and
overlapping.
Mary carried much
He
of that
projected
emotional
leadership.
labor.
She
The
reinforced
scrutiny
continuity.
intensified because
What is
Mary
often
symbolizes
misunderstood
modern monarchy.
is that modern
An
queenship is not
Australian-born
about
queen
visibility.
consort
It is about
represents
about influence.
accessibility,
Mary did not need to
and
speak
change,
because her
yet modern
actions redefined
demand
expectations.
perfection
The
without
palace
visibility.
changes were not
She was
shocking
expected
because
to
they
be
were dramatic.
everything at once.
They were shocking
Warm,
because
yet
they were
restrained,
efficient.
present yet
Efficiency
unobtrusive,
unsettles
relatable,
people.
yet
It
regal.
leaves no
That is a
spectacle to
narrow
analyze,
path.
no misstep
Instead
to
of
amplify.
bending, Mary's
Mary's
silence
silence denied critics the
became
fuel they
fewer
sought,
but stronger,
and in
her
doing so,
messaging
she
clearer
reclaimed
without being
narrative
spoken.
control.
She embraced
Over
quiet
time,
authority,
perception
the kind
adjusted.
that does not
What
seek
initially
approval.
looked like distance
Over time,
began
the
to
narrative
read as
shifted.
confidence.
What was once
What
framed
seemed
as
like
pressure
restraint
began to look like
appear
poise.
as authority.
Frederick
Mary
benefited
had not
from this
retreated.
steadiness.
She had
While
stepped
he established
forward
his
in a
authority
different
as
way.
king, Mary
This moment
fortified the
revealed
monarchy's
something
emotional
crucial about
foundation.
Denmark's new
Their
royal
partnership
era.
moved
It will
beyond
not be
romance
loud.
into
It will
function.
not chase applause.
This was not a fairy
It will
tale adjustment.
prioritize
It was
stability over
institutional
spectacle.
maturity.
And Queen Mary will
The
play a
first
central
crisis did
role
not break
in
them.
shaking that
It refined
direction.
them. It revealed
Silence
a royal
in this
partnership
case was not
capable of
absence.
absorbing
It was
pressure
leadership
without public
expressed
fracture.
without words.
That is not
Thank
accidental.
you for watching
That
Royal
is
News
preparation
Daily.
meeting reality. Denmark is watching a new era take shape, not through grand